Windy Hill. This is the round 11 match between Essendon and Richmond. Top 8 spots are up for grabs, and if you're on the outside looking in, then you simply must, at some point, beat someone higher on the ladder. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the Tigers. They're a disciplined side and they all play their role. The top-end talent helps, obviously, but they're very much system-based and very well coached.
We'll see if you're right, Harf. Thank you. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. It's 8th versus 11th, and they're just about ready to put it all on the line. The rucks staring each other down. Blakiston showing his skills. Durham, Cox, May. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
Well, that didn't take long. Centre clearance, inside 50, goal!
The first goal didn't take long. Rucks go at it. Prestia on the same page as his ruck. Taranto. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Punch clear. Prestia had some assistance. Popper gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Has he got enough on it? McKenzie in the goal square has won the footy.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He completes the formalities.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Blakiston wins it. Durham squeezes the kick. Centre square, loose ball. That one was not open to interpretation.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
And that's a letdown. Campbell might fancy himself here. What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on. Prestia, he's put it through.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Tigers in front now. Nankervis wins the tap. Prestia, Taranto with time, full. Appreciates that delivery.
He'll have to give it his all.
It's a deep kick. One behind only.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Johnson brings it back in. Newen has found some space. Slowing it down. Johnson with a chance to relieve the pressure. Takes the short option. Caddy. Can he hit a target? Layla with a big fist. Hobbs kicks inside the forward 50. This is good ball movement.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He can smell a goal from a long way off. but his kick is astray.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Flostone heads wide with the kick in. Trainer can keep it moving. It's come unstuck. Great play. Trainer ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Careful with the kick. Flostone does well under pressure. Layla has a vice-like grip. Can he impose himself on the match? Reed couldn't reel it in. Layla turned over. Clark dangerous to leave on his own. Careful ball movement. It's a tough game. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis looking for territory. Taranto. Time to turn on the Jets. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. May. Happy to concede a behind.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Short, tasked with the kick in. Good work rate. His field kicking is normally first rate. The kick is precise. They'll bide their time. Broad pushes into space and receives the footy. The Tigers moving the ball well. Smiley, all on his own. Full, works hard to present. That's a strong mark. What's he got on offer?
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Not a great kick. Blakiston makes good contact.
The Tigers have had a few easy clearance wins already because they're opening up space that the opposition's allowing them to run into.
Nankervis showing his skills. Durham gathers on the half volley. Blakiston, May, Hayes. Quality delivery by foot. Well-weighted kick. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Blakiston gets to the front spot and can line them up. Goes long. Martin got to the right position and hung on.
Opportunity for a check side here.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Bombers have responded to the challenge. Blakiston with a deft tap. Cox, probing ball. Trainer had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Short, he's been busy so far. Martin gets there first, looking to extend this margin. Short wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Campbell working hard and presenting well. Smiley in the clear. Full on centre wing as marked. Short, good build-up. Bouncing ball. Campbell. They're moving the footy quickly. Houghton can line up and potentially give them the lead.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Johnson with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Sizes up what's ahead. Caddy. Slick hands. Newen. Keen to get this ball forward. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Delivers it inside 50. Rioli. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Clever kick. Flostone makes position, doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Rioli can get it and go. Campbell, you asked for it, you got it. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Blakiston wins it down. Cox, May, he ran into a brick wall. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
That's a good option, and this looks promising. Armstrong, they've worked it well.
These half chances can often be the difference.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Slowing it down. Caddy with a chance to run. Good-looking kick. Campbell wins it back. Great mark. He's made a bright start. Blakiston had it and lost it. Taranto, McKenzie, quick snap, and that's a goal.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Good match so far. Nankervis wins the tap. Hobbs, Cox. Flostone tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Underwood, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Blakiston showing his skills. Hobbs, Cox, that was almost handed to him. Gets his kick despite the heat. Punched away. Roberts hacking it forward. That's well played. What's he got on offer? They've got them on the overlap. Good disciplined defence. Broad, full, just shoveled it out. He's caught. He might have thought about hand passing. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
To turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Bombers having a good patch. Blakiston palms it down. Cox, terrific tackle. Shaves the grass with that one. He's suddenly a popular man. On the non-preferred. The ump's not feeling forgiving today.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see.
He's hit up the lead. He's generally a good kick. Armstrong has charged into space. Can they find a late goal? Smiley. That one was always his.
He can level it up here with a good kick.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Nankervis with the tap. Hopper, Taranto. Prestia, he's wrapped up. He's drawn a crowd. Can they see off these last moments before the break? Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Taranto, they've given it back. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. What's happening down there, Gary?
There were plenty of goals in that first quarter and much to enthuse both sets of supporters. Coaches are always trying to find ways of stopping each other from scoring, though, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see goals become a little more difficult to come by as the match unfolds.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Nankervis with a deft tap. Hopper looking for two in a row. Layla is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Kicking at his first.
That's not going to be a goal. Reed making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Closed him down. The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
McGrath has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. What can they muster from the back half? Waiting for someone to come at him. McGrath can keep it moving. Ignoring the corridor for now. Taranto says thank you very much. Armstrong lumbering after it. Smiley, he's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. McKenzie takes a beauty close to goal.
From point blank range.
He pops through his third.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Tigers with their noses in front. Sims, the winner there. Dow, he's been quiet. Chance gone begging. Newen affects the turnover. Hayes, Johnson. How will the umpire see this? He didn't break stride. McGrath, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Well played. This will be their first entry for a while. Unwin has a way of drawing the footy. Caldwell, he's going with a drop punt. I think it's on track. Yes, sir. What a goal. Remarkably, this is the 5th time scores have been levelled today. The big men fly. Dow, Taranto. Through the centre square he goes. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Vizentini showing his skills. He's been dispossessed. May, Dersma, into the pocket he goes. Brown went bang. Guerin, boot, ball, goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Two goals each for the quarter. Sims got his palm to it. Dow, Taranto. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Brown, he's been accosted. Felt the pressure there. Taranto, he's everywhere at the moment. Hayes, can't mark. Reed, desperate to win it back. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Prestia, right place, right time, goal.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Tigers have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Vizentini with the tap. Sartis, Cox. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Crosses the paint. McKenzie takes the mark and can extend the margin.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He hasn't looked like missing today. Here's another. Oh, I put the moz on him.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Johnson tasked with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Roberts, that's good work rate. Newen. Layla got a fist in. Plenty of heat in this game. Solid tackle. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
You've got to be quicker than that.
He's got an option in the centre square. Flostone, Campbell, throws it on the boot. Thumped away. Got to get rid of it. Can he hit a target? Martin absorbs the pressure. Scrounges a kick. The benefit of the doubt does not apply here.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line.
Trainer presents in space. Full works hard to present. Dishes it off. Flostone, he's been busy so far. The Bombers on the ball now. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Flostone makes good contact. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ross on a lead. They're moving the footy well here. Can he find a teammate? McGrath doing what he does best. Houghton, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Sims, if he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Taranto, that's not going to work. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Kicks to centre wing. In no man's land. It's a hot footy. They're tackling with venom today. Nankervis wins the hit out. Prestia, Dow, somehow released the ball. Smiley has a paddock in front of him. The kick was centimetre perfect. Taranto. This will be touch and go. Defence 101 there. Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
The ball's been living at one end. Newen marks in the back pocket. Got a little time here. Caddy. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Clark is hard to beat one-on-one. Picking their way through. The Bombers moving the ball well. Useful hand pass. Sims is calm in a crisis. Normally delivers. That's a bit of a gift. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Clark. This is a big opportunity.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Both sides are throwing everything at each other. This is one terrific contest.
One kick game again. The big men fly. Prestia gathers on the half volley. Here's a chance to get it forward. Nankervis. It's a big kick. Is it big enough? McGrath got to the drop zone. Honours the lead. Waiting for someone to come at him. Hobbs. He's got support. Hayes takes the hand pass. Kicks to space. Full. Intercepts. Good kick. Campbell lays it off. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? Rioli! Right spot, right time.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
It's a bad miss.
Whatever their score ends up being today, it'll be at least 5 points short of what it should have been.
Johnson to bring it in. Newen all on his own. Clark has charged into space. And they're away. Roberts with a chance to run. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. He's had little impact so far. Smiley outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Flostone. Reed cuts it off. Probing ball. They've opened them up here. Doesn't often waste it. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Clever kick. Broad. Gives it everything. Roberts with another spoil. Taranto only knows one way. McKenzie uses the body well.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's got 4. He's having a big impact.
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
They're slugging it out, these two. It's been an entertaining first half. Visentini showing his skills. Hobbs. Caddy. Not on my watch, he says. Squeezes the kick. Clark. He's run into trouble. They cannot keep him quiet. Caddy. Onto it in a flash. You asked for it. You got it. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
The Bombers guarding the corridor. Full has got loose. He's generally a good kick. Layla can keep it moving. Can they find a late goal? They can turn defence into attack now. He's so clean with the footy. Clark in the clear on centre wing. That's skillful. Guerin can just about finish it himself. Heads for the pocket. Brown tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He might have thought about hand passing. Sims, Taranto, Dow. That was a quarter full of lead changes, and we have a fascinating second half ahead. 4 valuable premiership points up for grabs. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Bombers are winning the rebound 50s, but what it really means is they're being asked to do a lot because their midfield is being well beaten. They've coped admirably, but at some point the dam wall is going to break. So the mids have got to find ways to get the footy down the other end more often.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Dow, Prestia, they're going hammer and tong. Gibcus, that's careless. Sims mops that one up. Big ball to be won here. Smiley, great body work. Pokes it into the pocket. Newen with the big fist. Dow, he'll kick this. In he goes, and he has delivered.
A midfielder who consistently hits the scoreboard is a real valuable commodity in modern footy.
The Tigers have kicked clear with 2 in a row. Visentini wins it out of the centre. Hobbs, Taranto, accepted the invitation. Smiley, working hard and presenting well.
The Tigers have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal. I'm not sure whether that was a pass or a miss kick.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Trying to catch them out. Hayes has found some space. The Bombers might be about to start something. Manages to find a teammate. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. That's a well-placed kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Full! Too big, too strong, too good.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Touch and go. It's go!
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. The 2 big men do battle. Prestia. I felt that one from here. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire will have it. Nankervis. He's worth his weight in gold. Taranto. Clark. Visentini. They've picked their way through. Brown takes an excellent grab. The Tigers are playing like winners. He's hit up the lead. In no hurry here. Good work rate. Brown. Can he find a teammate? Reed making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Visentini. Hobbs. The kick lets them down. You can see their confidence growing. Quality delivery by foot.
The Tigers are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Heads for home. That was never missing.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Tigers are playing some great footy. They're threatening to run away with the match. Nankervis has had his measure today. Dow, Prestia. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. They've bottled it up. Nankervis. It's a masterclass in ruck work. Dow, Prestia, Ross, Smiley. He's been accosted.
Some of the transition footy has been fantastic. You wouldn't want to be a defender on a day like this.
Nankervis is teaching him a lesson. Delivers to centre half forward.
They could be vulnerable here.
What's he got on offer?
The Tigers have winners everywhere.
Nankervis
Works hard to present.
That's well played.
Picking their way through.
Ross,
Dangerous to leave on his own.
this is champagne footy.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Critical contest coming up.
It was always likely to fall short. His field kicking is normally first rate.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Waiting for someone to come at him. Blakiston working hard and being rewarded. He's been quiet. Well played. The Bombers,
Have been out of sorts.
this is good ball movement.
Clark,
No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
that's not going to be a goal. Punched that like he meant it. He had no interest in taking any chances.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Flostone tasked with the kick in. Broad. The Tigers are red hot at the moment.
Gee, they're playing well.
Good kick. What can they muster from the back half? He might have thought about the corridor. Short.
In some space on the wing.
Honours the lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Caddy wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Hobbs. This is a big opportunity. Taranto. What can he manufacture?
There might have been an argument for a free kick there.
Blakiston with the tap. Manages to get off a handball. That's unusual.
Nankervis getting involved. Layla.
All alone in the centre square. Houghton.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He's tugged it. Full is too strong and can extend the margin.
Just has to bend this around the body.
Should kick the goal now and does.
The Bombers are being asked some big questions right now. Perhaps the most important is, do you really believe?
The Tigers will be hard to stop now. The big men fly. Hopper, Taranto, uses the non-preferred. Clark, desperate to win it back.
It's not a fair fight. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Prestia just needs an accurate kick now.
He's already got 2 on the board, and he's proving a real handful.
Going at his 3rd goal. He's given it plenty.
Gets it to safety.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
Newen in the clear. Finds himself in space. They're moving the footy well here. Sizes up what's ahead. Newen.
He's been a shining light. I've liked his game today.
Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Hayes. Full. Wins it back. Great mark. Taranto.
Reed gives away a free for a high tackle. What's he got on offer?
Mackenzie can keep it moving. The defence is disorganised. Flostone turning the tables on his opponent.
Golden opportunity here.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Hayes. That's good work rate. Caddy
On a lead.
in no hurry here. Newen runs onto it and can relieve the pressure.
Can they beat them back to goal?
McGrath.
No easy exit. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
You've got to be quicker than that.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet, and he's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Trying to catch them out.
Hayes all on his own. waiting for someone to come at him. Caddy
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Dersma. How will the umpire see this? Blakiston runs onto it. Reed, good-looking kick. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. They've opened them up here. Slick hands. Flostone. Broad. The Tigers under great pressure.
No way through there, and they'll reset.
Nankervis.
Could do this with his eyes closed.
Hobbs. Boot, ball, goal!
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The Bombers with a much-needed goal. Nankervis
Continues to have his way.
Hopper. The Bombers
Kept pace for a while, but fell away in that quarter, and they have it all to do in the last half hour. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers are hanging in there, but they must turn around what is a significant inside 50 discrepancy. They need more pressure on the ball carrier to restrict the opposing forwards, but they also need to be smarter when going forward themselves and consistently take the right options.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Prestia crosses the paint. Roberts.
We've seen that before.
Hopper
Can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
The Bombers need a miracle now. Visentini.
He's been beaten, but he had a win there.
Hobbs. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage.
They might as well not have a ruck, like Batman and Robin.
Taranto. Layla. Will he look for a target or go himself?
He'll have to give it his all.
His eyes lit up, he's given it a roost, but that's missing.
The full forward has my sympathies.
The Bombers
Aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. Unwin
has got loose. Taking time to assess the options. In no hurry here. Searching kick. That's a strong mark.
What's he got on offer?
This is more positive. It's been that kind of day for them. Probing ball. Campbell has charged into space. Nankervis. Prestia with a chance to run. Broad. Ross is the target and he marks.
The Bombers might not have a way back if this goes through.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
No time like the present.
Quality delivery by foot. Can he hit a target? Not good footy there. They're well drilled. Mackenzie takes the mark and can extend the margin.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Bangs it through.
They'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The big men fly. Hobbs, Dersma can run with the footy. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Tigers by 38. Vizentini wins it out of the centre. Hobbs, Dersma. He's given it everything. Will it clear the goal line? He's put it through.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Bombers with the past 2 goals. Good ruck work. Dersma just shoveled it out. Dow gathers. Popper takes the hand pass. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Layla. He's run into trouble. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. The 2 big men do battle. Taranto, Smiley, running in support. Something has to give soon.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Bombers have been outmuscled again at the coalface. They need an extra big body in the midfield, so it'll be interesting to see who they target in the trade period.
The distance is the only problem. Rioli in the goal square takes a beauty.
From point-blank range.
The margin grows again.
Surely that shut the gate on them.
They're streaming towards the exits now.
The big men fly. Dersma, Cox. Can he be the fire starter? They've put themselves under pressure. You can see their confidence growing. That's an impressive mark.
The Tigers are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Looking for a quick transition.
Hayes has found some space. Not a lot of positives today. Roberts. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
The call is insufficient intent.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
Taking out some frustration, possibly.
Throws it on the boot.
The umpire's there to remind him that you must make an effort to keep the ball in play.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line.
Tough angle, it'll take his best.
He goes with the banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Tigers are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Blakiston showing his skills. Hobbs, Cox, Dersma. Vizentini does the crumbing. They've got to get a wriggle on. He's lost possession. A few players stop, but advantage has been paid. They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Bombers need to follow that goal up. Blakiston with the tap. Hobbs, Cox, cops some unwanted attention.
They're tackling with venom today.
Nankervis,
He's worth his weight in gold.
Prestia, Campbell. That's good work rate. Clever kick. Rioli has found some space.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
He won't threaten the goals with kicking like that, but he has at least managed to score.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
He's off. The Bombers
Might be about to start something.
doesn't often waste it.
Layla takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer?
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
I'll play with a bloke like that.
Johnson to bring it in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
It's hard to find a winner for them today. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
He doesn't have a lot of shots, so you can understand him wanting to take this one.
He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing. Reed went bang.
Disciplined defence called for and provided.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Looking for a quick transition.
What can they muster from the back half? Taking time to assess the options. Johnson can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. Layla stripped of the footy.
Dow runs onto it.
The Tigers are really on top in the clearances at the moment. If that continues, this match is only going to go one way.
Blakiston,
A rare win.
Taranto, punched away. Roberts, terrific forward pressure. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Blakiston with a deft tap. He's not one to take a backward step. Sartis, Reed. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Mackenzie could have lowered his eyes, but they're glad he didn't.
The Tigers can mix it with anyone playing like this.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. The two big men do battle. Hobbs. Cox. Can he find a teammate? It's off hands. Brown in heavy traffic. Flostone was committed to the contest.
Oh, it's a horrible blue. An absolute gift.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Blakiston wins it out of the centre. Sartis under pressure. Dersma only knows one way. They're moving the footy quickly. Vizentini handballs it to nobody. Dersma takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
They could have just faded away, but they haven't done that, so they deserve some credit. Sims.
It's a masterclass in ruck work.
Hopper. Taranto. Prestia. Good build-up. Smiley. It's a deep kick. In he goes.
These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
That's his first.
The Tigers are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
Normal service has resumed.
The big men fly. Durham read it well. His field kicking is normally first rate. McMahon cannot be deterred. Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
This for number 3.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
Back into play. Popper all on his own. And they're away. Rioli.
A quick getaway wasn't possible. No way through there, and they'll reset.
Blakiston with the tap. Cox. Dersma. May. Feeling the heat. That didn't travel far enough. The Bombers
might need plan B soon.
Blakiston popped up out of nowhere. Sartis, Durham. He'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
They've been very accurate and they've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Good ruck work. Taranto, Hopper, Dow. Had some assistance. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Sims. Newen tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Gibcus got a fist in. That has to hurt. Blakiston, bad error there. Drives it inside the forward 50. That's a strong mark.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
The Tigers have dispatched their opposition with relative ease. They'll face sterner tests than that. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Bombers
Held their own for much of the game without seriously threatening. They're not having a great season so far, but they can turn it around. They keep working hard and they manage to tidy up a few parts of their game. Onwards and upwards from here.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half.
That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Tigers!